I guess we're back.
Okay. I wanted to talk about a couple of things, but the first thing that came to mind was as I was passing the shelf, I saw your Rubik's Cube. I wanted to talk about how...
You're gonna fuck it up again?
No. Every time that there was like a dumb character in a show or something like that talked about solving a Rubik's Cube, they were like, I just peel off the stickers and rearrange them. That doesn't freaking work!
I did that. As a kid, I got so fucking mad.
When you try to peel the stickers off, they just tear in half. It doesn't work.
Well, you can peel them off, but you can't put them back on very well.
That's what I'm freaking on about.
I don't think I ripped any of them, but they all look like shit.
So freaking it's like, oh, it's solved. It's like, well, there are characters who do that thing where it's like, well, technically I did it, and when it's like clever, that's fine. It can be endearing. But when there's stuff like what your brother used to do when your dad was like, go outside, and he would go outside with his DS and play, and he's like, oh, you said to go outside. It's like, I could beat your ass. I can beat your ass.
He can do no wrong when he's sunning my dad, though.
No, I didn't actually give too much of a shit. It was just that he pulled that shit with me, and I freaking hated it.
Mm-hmm. Just that style of thing.
It's like, that's not as clever as you think it is.
It's like when I'd be grating cheese at my first job, I'd be like, okay, let me know when, or I go, say when, and then they sit there and go, when?
I thought I was actually supposed to say when, though. Like, I was just following orders.
The worst was when you get to a family, like a bigger family.
Yeah, I hate those.
A bigger family, and you're like, okay, let me know with the cheese, and they're like, oh, you're gonna have to bring more than that. It's like, how about you finish your fucking bread in your mouth, fucker? I have carpal tunnel because of fucks like that.
I have carpal tunnel because I don't have carpal tunnel.
Also, I realize that's what's wrong with my fucking wrist at night.
You have carpal tunnel?
I think I have carpal tunnel.
Oh. I remember my sister got really mad at me one time. She's like, you're gonna get carpal tunnel when you're playing the stupid video game.
It can happen.
And I was like, yeah, I guess.
If you were playing fucking Kid Icarus all the time.
Thank you, Sakurai. Very cool. That game's actually really cool.
Yeah, it is.
It sucks that it's stuck on the 3DS forever. Like once somebody figures out how to put like decent controls, like joy to key, or maybe like a 3DS mouse injector or something like that. Mm-hmm. I tried to get it to work. People have done it in the past.
Just not very well.
No, it's really hard and confusing. I can't figure that shit out. But I really wanted to do that game because there's so much cool shit in it.
Don't you fight aliens at some point?
Yeah, I think I actually tweeted that out. It's like 3/4 of the way through the game of Kid Icarus Uprising, aliens just kind of show up. You beat them, and they don't influence the story or anything. They don't introduce new weapon types.
Are they hinting at Metroid or something?
No, they're like a completely different original type of alien.
What the fuck?
They're called like the Aurum or some shit like that, and it looks cool. They just go away. They're just like, oh yeah, you killed him, Pit, thanks.
Cool. Edie.
That game's itching for a sequel though.
I fucking love Edie.
Just at least one.
Yeah.
No, I actually don't think so.
Well, they should just redo it.
Yeah, I think they should
port it to the Switch.
Port it. Because I really like the 3DS graphics. I think they're fascinating. So even if they just keep like the graphic style, just touch up the textures a little bit. I don't even think that's necessary because that game is a technical freaking marvel. I don't know what it is that Sakurai and his team are on at any given hour of the day, but whatever it is, that shit is freaking strong.
On the other side, have you seen, I don't know if we talked about it on the show, did you see how It Takes Two looks on the Switch?
Oh, doesn't it look like freaking like oily Play-Doh?
It looks worse than this. Like, it's so ugly.
I mean, the Switch is not a very powerful system, so I wouldn't blame it for like, and that game is like simultaneous co-op only, so that's a lot of computing power that it has to like.
I just think it's so funny.
So little telegraphing in this game, it's super hard to know when the enemies are... Oh, here's what I was talking about.
Aren't you used to things like Batman?
No, it's just that, like, enemies will just attack. Like, they have that glowy, and I can parry the glowy. But if it's not a glowy attack, there's, like, look at how much freaking fire comes off of Kratos' blades.
Yeah.
And they're all, like, they all have hit stun, and I'm fighting multiple enemies at once. Whoops. I have actually never done this before. Okay. Okay, good.
God damn it!
Oh, I can't grab the ladder. Oh, damn it, I have to go around again anyway. Who does Kratos' voice in this game?
I don't know.
I think it's another big black dude.
Not like Elmo?
Not like Elmo. But he was voiced by a black dude. Damn, I feel like the XP comes so slow in this game.
Probably because you're not encountering very many enemies yet.
Yeah, you're right. There's not a ton of variety in this game either.
What was the budget for this one?
Massive. Jaffe was given a very rare opportunity in AAA gaming. He was given... First off, they were like, okay, make us a new IP. You made Twisted Metal, make us a new IP. You got a budget of like a couple million.
Okay.
And so he was like, okay. and then he made God of War. And,
That's pretty sick.
yeah.
Like, right off the bat, he was like, here we go. I have ideas.
Well, here's the thing. I was mentioning this, but I got distracted. This game's combat, what do you think of it?
It's fine.
Well, have you seen it anywhere before is like the kind of thing that I'm getting at. He's gonna need to do a little more to sidestep a frickin' axe.
This shit came out of nowhere.
I thought so too. Now I'll say no more on the subject, but
We have a Minotaur to fight.
because we have a dual Minotaurs to fight.
Oh.
But just keep that in mind that this game's combat is very unique.
The little time that I've played, I think you might have put me in control of this game at some point, just to fuck around. But between this one, 3, and Dad of Sons,
Go away.
feels good. It does feel really good.
It's a very the Kratos' movement has been described as balletic, which I did not know was a word until I heard it for the first time on Zero Punctuation back in the day. And yeah, I would say that a lot of why this combat feels good is because of Kratos' like how smooth his movements are.
Just as an aside, in the Hannibal show, they were like, okay, Hannibal has to fight.
Shit.
But Mads has a fucking dance background, so they utilize that. So he's very balletic, and when he's kicking somebody's ass,
Graceful.
it's fucking awesome. Anyway, I've been rewatching that.
You have, and I don't know why, but when I went in there, I thought it was porn. And I don't know why, again, I don't know why, because there was a murder happening, but something about it just felt, like, weirdly intimate.
It's, yeah, all of it. Also, everyone in that show is just beautiful.
His name isn't Bryan Singer. What's his name again?
Fuller.
Bryan Fuller's a weird dude.
I love him.
A creative guy, but I can't pin down the way he thinks. I think that's fascinating. Yes!
Yay!
Oh, damn it, I thought it was 15. Whatever. I don't need that.
What's that? Oh, it's, wait, do you have spells?
Yeah, I was using it against the Hydra. It's called Poseidon's Ray.
Okay.
I don't know how it's Poseidon because it's like it summons lightning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you hit a lightning bolt?
Well. So this is the first area that I got stuck. The second area that I got stuck in this game. Not because this area is hard to navigate, because I'm a freaking idiot.
Do you remember the era of games where they would show you like where you needed to go, like that, like with the camera?
Oh yeah, that was awesome. They stopped doing that for a little while, but that was awesome when they did.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah, because it made the game playable.
I wish Scorn had that a little bit, just a little.
Hey, you're living in that world, man. Why would it?
I'm doing alright.
Ugh, damn it.
I hit one combat section that has like more than one enemy at a time. I'm fucking irritated.
Oh, real quick, just for clarity, why are you not going for the grabs? Why aren't you doing the QTEs? For one, it's a freaking QTE. Two, you get more. Shut up. You get more XP when you don't.
This makes sense. I'm not good at timing anyway, so this is what I'd be doing. I don't want to hit the big glowy button.
I also, like this game, it's already, wow. That guy spawned in ready to go. I like his moxie.
How do you operate the rice cooker better than
Your rice to water ratio. You gotta put less water than you think you need. It's like pasta.
Alright.
You don't need nearly as much pasta as you think you need.
I need more.
No, you need less. Shit. I couldn't see Kratos. Hey, apparently Sonic Forces Frontiers combat is pretty good. Like, it's simple, but it's alright.
That's the only thing in there.
Yes, finally. Okay, I didn't know it would tell me when I was just ready. Oh, it tells me at 1500.
Okay. It's so satisfying.
Yes!
Yeah!
This game rules. I will upgrade none of these.
I like this kind of upgrade tree. Where it's not even a tree. You fucking the points and you unlock moves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's simple. It's all it needs to be. God of War is very simple, but that doesn't mean it's bad. And I feel like a lot of games journalists at the time of like God of War's peak, that was just an annoying time in gaming. Like really annoying. Like a lot of people.
Did you have any Game Informers with it?
With it? No, God no. This was 05. My first Game Informer was like 2009.
Okay. So
actually, technically, my first Game Informer was ODST, so that was more like maybe 08. And that wasn't mine. I got it from my brother-in-law. What color is that?
Red.
Thank you. So technically, my first issue was the Crackdown 2 issue. But the first issue that my father got, my sister and I, my youngest sister, the bitch, it was their 100th issue that had the top 100 video games of all time. You want to take a guess at what number 1 was?
This one?
No. This was on there though.
Tetris?
No. Tetris was on there though.
Stupid Ocarina?
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Damn. Lame.
I remember flipping through that occasionally. I was like, "Where's Legend of Dragoon?"
Aww.
Like it was like top 100 video games of all time, and there were no interesting games.
I remember getting personally offended, seeing a rock star like top 100 artists or something, and
Taylor Swift wasn't on it.
No. The Green Day guy was on it.
Yeah, okay.
Like he was like number 1 or something. I got really fucking
Wowie zowie, number 1.
It was a different time.
Hey, all right, man. I would say I don't hate Green Day.
I don't either. I was just really mad at the time because I was like, no, Metallica.
Well, because I've been just like, I guess I could try listening to more music. Because like my last brush with Snoo, last musical brush with Snoo, made me realize that I've pigeonholed myself into a very specific series of tastes.
Yeah.
And I should probably try to expand them a little bit. So I started with some classics. They were boring. Like I really freaking hate that 80s wail so much.
Oh yeah.
The only reason anybody listened to Guns N' Roses was because that was all there was in the 80s, and that made you cool in the mid-2000s.
Axl Rose is a little bitch!
Who can't do anything vocally.
It sucks.
Oh, he sucks. And then I went and I listened to a bunch of Queen, just because it's freaking Queen. I don't like Queen very much. Interestingly enough, last night we had a short little back and forth. From that tweet that I made where I was like, in We Are the Champions, Freddie Mercury says no time for losers, and I was called a loser so much as a kid that I thought that was a personal attack. But anyway, I learned that apparently Mama, We're the Champions, and one more thing that escapes me right now.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
They're all the same thing.
Because it all makes up Bohemian Rhapsody.
Aphrodite.
Kratos, the gods are pleased with your progress.
Here
but
is the
your
power
current
of my
skills
nipples.
will not be enough to defeat the minions
Push
of
R2
Ares.
to get very
I
pointy.
offer you the power to
You
free
may
your
skewer at
enemies
least
where
one
they
enemy, upgrade it
stand.
to 5.
But you must earn such a gift.
Let this serpent suck your dick.
Oh, one of them. She has many snakes with which to suck all my dicks.
Medusa, the queen of the Gorgons.
That's
Bring me
Medusa?
her
That's
head,
Medusa.
Kratos,
Alright.
And I will give
Here's a
you
funny
the
thing.
ability to
She
wield
says
the
like,
power.
Queen of the Gorgons, right? This enemy type is called Medusa,
Oh.
not Gorgon.
So this isn't the Medusa.
This is the Medusa, as far as this game is concerned.
Oh. She still got a bad fucking feel.
I'm sorry? Wait, check the timer. Is it time for next time on Game Grumps yet?
No.
Damn it, I said it again! Well, okay, I saw like an even number and was like, I don't remember.
What's happening to the lines on the screen?
Oh, I don't know. It freaking does this, and it doesn't stop. So, I tried to fix it, and it didn't. So, pretend they're not there. That's the solution.
I mean, I guess it is next time on